Greetings to all my loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, Empress Oracle, your favorite spiritual advisor. I hope everyone's doing well. Are you? No? Happy holidays. You off? That's good. That's good. On behalf of Starseed Galactic Federation, I have been given access to this knowledgeable information from my Akashic records for the purpose of helping humanity. This information is given directly to me as a divine channel, and any use or reproduction of this information without the proper acknowledgement or accreditation from where this information was received will result in instant karma for the plagiarizing party and or individual. And so it is. Okay. So I didn't take any notes, right? I'm just going to channel directly because this is a sensitive topic and I don't want my words to become misconstrued, especially since we're wrapping up Mercury retrograde. So hopefully everybody receives this communication from a place of love and benevolence, because that is how I'm putting it out there. I want to say thank you to anybody that takes the time out to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. Take this knowledge and use this knowledge. Do not abuse this knowledge, and share it with others as well. Please and thank you. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about heaven and hell. Now, whether you are devoutly Christian or you're involved in any type of religion or whatever, a lot of people have a preconceived notion of heaven and hell. A lot of us have been told that heaven and hell is outside of ourselves. It is in an alternate reality. It's on another level, right? We're not there. It's in another dimension. That's what we've been told. One is a lower dimension, one is a higher dimension. And I'm going to say, I'm not going to confirm or deny certain accusations or, things that people believe, because everybody's entitled to their opinion. However, I'm going to give you clarity on true heaven and hell is what I'm going to say. Now, true heaven and true hell is within. It's within you. And that's what people need to understand. A lot of people are selling themselves short. They're holding themselves back from living their best life because they feel as though if they do certain things, then when they die, they're going to go to hell. Or certain people feel as though holding themselves back from doing certain things will cause them to get into heaven. And I'm going to tell you that that is bullshit. Bull cocky, me call it. Bull cocky, all right? Yes. Heaven is within you. Hell is within you. A lot of people inadvertently put themselves in hell. And by the time they realize it, they're already in spiritual prison. They're already in mental prison. They are already in hell. That is why there are so many people that walk around, and some people may call them lost souls. And really, they're not lost. They're in hell. They are in hell. A lot of times it is a hell that they built themselves inadvertently, without even realizing it, by accident, because they did not want to be held accountable for their actions, or they felt as though the things that they were doing in the dark would never come to light. And what I'm trying to tell you, what I need everybody to understand is everything that you do, every word that you speak, just the same way that I say that words are spells, your actions manifest things also. Not just the actions that you do, not just the way that you conduct yourself when you are around people, but the things that you do when you are alone, the prayers that you send to those high or low entities, deities, whatever, all of that shit. All of that energy is going to build your heaven or your hell. People are just now starting to realize that, because a lot of people's mouths have wrote checks that have been declined by the universe and that their ass cannot cash. Oop, they can't catch the check either. But yeah. So now they're going to end up in hell, a self-induced hell, with nobody to blame but themselves. And also too, heaven, why do you think a lot of times you may see somebody who is in the less than fortunate condition that you would perceive for you to feel as though you are in heaven, for you to feel replete, happy every day? Why sometimes you see people that have a little bit of nothing, they have the bare necessities, they only have nature's elements, right? But every time you see them, they're happy, they're looking stress-free, they're smiling because they're in heaven, right? Because in their mind, that's their reality. They make the best of everything. They see the good in everything. Those are people that have true discernment, and they know that they are blessed with their needs and their wants will be provided by the universe. They have already mentally put themselves in a higher dimension, an alternate reality, right? They have already manifested their heaven in their mind. And whether you see it or not, it's going to come. Now, some people, unfortunately, the way that they learn this lesson or how they achieve that mental heaven, sometimes it happens towards the end of their life. That just means that the lessons that they were supposed to learn that lifetime, it just took them a little longer. They may have had to repeat a few lessons. But at the end, if they have learned those lessons and they have learned and finally achieved mental and emotional and spiritual peace, i.e. internal heaven, i.e. heaven, they will manifest it into the 3D the next time around. When they come back, when they reincarnate, when that energy comes back, when their soul finds another body, no matter what kind of body it is. That's why a lot of times people wonder why you have these young people who they're born and it's like they instantly just are geniuses, right? They instantly just have the patent to the cure to AIDS and stuff. That's their good karma that they reaped, that they may have not have been able to reap that last lifetime because their life was cut short. So now they're reaping it this lifetime, right? So it's instant. Boom, boom shakalaka. They in there. They're not lucky. They're blessed. They successfully achieved heaven and they manifested it here on earth. That's why a lot of those people or those children, those youth who it seems like they just born blessed, a lot of times they're old souls. And they are old souls because they've been here before and they learned those lessons in those past lifetimes because their soul is energy and it travels. So now when they're reaping that good karma, they're achieving that heaven in the 3D because heaven and hell is here on earth. Okay? Their soul still remembers. So yes, they are an old soul. Their soul remembers the lessons that they learned. They don't make the same mistakes as a lot of us other people that are still learning lessons and stuff. Although they may be younger, spiritually, they're older, right? So it's not for you to be jealous of those people who have successfully achieved heaven in the 3D, what seems like instantly. They earned it. They earned it. Stop sweating them. Get off their nuts. And a lot of times there are people who come into this world, and this is gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. It's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. Oh well, okay? We're speaking some truth here. There are a lot of people who are born into this world with disabilities or limitations, or mentally their mind is as though they're in a mental prison, right? They start acting out and their diagnosis may not be clear at first, but it seems as though they're in a mental hell. That is karma that they brought with them from their last life. Okay? You can't escape that shit is what I'm trying to tell you. Your soul travels. Your karma travels. Even if your life gets cut short, it will follow you to the next lifetime. So a lot of times you see these people who, unfortunately, they bring these souls into this lifetime who have hell to pay. So therefore they come with blockages, limitations. They are already in hell and they make that person's life hell. It's unfortunate, but like I said, guilty by association. Sometimes it happens, but the reason why that person was brought into your life is to teach you a lesson that you may have missed, right? Maybe to teach you what not to do. so you won't experience that next lifetime. But what I'm saying is, heaven and hell is an idea that a lot of people have put ingrained into their lives, their mind, their lifestyle, in order to keep, certain mental blockages and parameters and guidelines for people that don't fucking exist, because it is all in your mind. It is all an illusion. You are already in heaven or hell. How you make the best of what you have determines if you are in heaven or hell. And you will not truly be blessed with heaven on earth, because everybody's idea of heaven, somehow, not just dying and going to the place. No, everybody's true idea of heaven is to have the ideal lifestyle with no worries, no pleasure, i.e. heaven on earth, right? But that starts as a thought, a little molecule of energy. That's why it's important to speak good things. That's why it's important to manifest good things. That's why it's important to take heed of the things that you do in the dark when you think nobody is watching, because that is how you are going to reap your heaven or your hell. When you die, unfortunately, when you die, unless your soul goes to purgatory, which means it does not want to reincarnate again, so it is in a limbo and is experiencing all types of tortures because it's holding itself back from shifting to its next reality. When you die, your soul reincarnates again. There is no heaven or hell. It's here now. It's what you make it. It's here and now. And you can achieve your heaven or you can achieve your hell by your actions. Okay? By the way, you're mixing up energies and actively manifesting into your life. If you're wondering why you look around and everything is shit, it's because you're in hell. It's because that's what you manifested. Whether you were manifesting it for yourself or for others, that's what the fuck you came up with. Right? A lot of people have the misconception that heaven is just money and riches. No, heaven is a peace of mind. Heaven is freedom. Heaven is your soul being able to grow freely, for you able to roam freely and understand different aspects and theories and perspectives freely, not being stuck and caged in a box. That's hell. Heaven has you free. A free spirit allows you to live free and reap the abundance from the universe and from everything else around you. But it also takes patience. Heaven takes patience. That's why so many people choose hell. Because, it's dressed up to look like heaven for those who are unenlightened, right? It's in a pretty box. Comes, with a pretty face, with a lot of money. That's not heaven. That's the trap to get you to not do the things that you're supposed to do, not successfully pass the spiritual tests that you're supposed to pass, because you're so caught up in the distractions of greed, lust, money, X, Y, and Z, that your soul is not elevating. You're not properly learning the things that you need to learn in order to elevate spiritually, which manifests into 5D, and then it comes down in the form of abundance here on earth. Right? Y'all done fell for the goddamn trap. Don't do that. I just want to, let you guys know that death itself is a whole other conversation. I just touched on it lightly, but death is not what a lot of us think it is. Right? And what you have to understand is, if you're not living in your truth, you're already dead. If you're not living in your truth, you're already in hell. And you put yourself there. How do you feel about that? You put yourself there. Heaven and hell is a choice. Remember that. Now I'm just going to go on here about my business. That's all I wanted to say today. I love you all. Be blessed. Enjoy your holiday. And if you like this message, please share.